Quiet now. The baby's sleeping. It's a wonder you've made it this far. So are you going to congratulate me on this birth? What are you planning to do, Eve? Perhaps you can help me answer that, Aya. Why do humans give birth? Maya. So remember all that noise? Yeah, Eve's got herself a great big bodyguard. Are you okay, Aya? Aya? Daniel, Maeda, you both made it out okay? Yeah, we barely made it through. You see that, ugly mama? That was everyone from Central Park. What? Then what you're saying, that Laureline's a part of that thing too? I'm sorry, Daniel. Yes. It has become apparent to what medication Melissa has been taking. What was she on? She's being administered an immunosuppressant. Immunosuppressant? For what? Why? Here's the story. Melissa had a transplant when she was a kid. Transplant? What kind of transplant? Yes, it seems that she got one of your sister's kidneys after Maya died in an accident. Kidney transplant. So Melissa's got Maya's kidney? I am all over the place with Maeda's voice. Your mother and your sister were donors. What? Really? I never knew that. Your mother's organs couldn't be transplanted after the I'm doing Daniel's voice. Your mother's organs couldn't be transplanted after the accident. So Maya's kidney was transplanted into the young Eve. No, I'm sorry, the young Melissa. She had kidney failure. Then Eve's kidney is really Maya's kidney? The intern that was present at the operation was, you guessed it, Hans Clamp, our main man. Clamp wanted to become a doctor. The doctors that were present during the operation were all surprised and all screamed that the kidney was hot. Then Eva's. It's hard for me to say, but the original was present in Maya. Eve killed the host brain, cultured the kidney, and obtained her own physical body. Then that's what happened to Melissa. In her case, the immunosuppressant drugs served to act as a catalyst. In Japan, Eve targeted a girl who had undergone a transplant, a kidney transplant to be exact, and she was taking the same immunosuppressant. This was all that Eve would have a uterus to plant the fertilized egg. In order to transplant organs, it is necessary for the HLA type to match. It lives symbolically with other cells, so it is necessary to take immunosuppressants to control the immunity and avoid rejection. While being controlled by Eve, Melissa felt her body change. But she finally got the lead part in the opera. If she had gone to a doctor, she would have been told to give up the part. So in order to avoid rejection, she kept taking the drugs, and after taking so much, she was so weak that Eve was able to take over her physical body. That's how she transformed into Mitochondria Eve. So then, Maya's the original Eve. In reality, it's Maya's mitochondria. Yeah, I don't think that makes Aya feel much better. Meanwhile, Roger, commencing operations, sir. Captain, finally, the time has come to put our power to the test. Don't be impudent, Lynch. It shouldn't have come to this. Yes, sir. Forgive me, Admiral. Calling all fighter jets. We have just received permission to attack. Commence operation. Head for the Statue of Liberty. As planned, Helicopter Team 1, prepare for Plan 2. Team 2 will search, and the rest will do their best to impede further advancement. What? Are you sure? The Navy's made the move. What? We can't allow this. We'll be repeating what happened yesterday with the jets. No, Laura Lane. Laura Lane can't be a part of that thing. The huge creature. Or no, those cells. They must be where Eve's giving birth. Where she's giving birth? Yes, the huge creature will act as a barrier to protect the ultimate being. And there were the helicopters. Laura Lane. The helicopter's coming. Everyone duck, cover your heads and... It's alright, Maeda. I don't think this helicopter's crashing. Officer Brea of the NYPD, correct? Ma'am, it is my duty to accompany you to the aircraft carrier. Accompany her? The what? Well, Welcome aboard the Navy's pride and joy, the Nimsmit. I'm Williams. I command this ship. Sorry to have you come on such short notice. Hey, you better not put Aya in danger here. You? Who do you think you are talking to the Admiral that way? It is quite all right, Lynch. After all, he is right. What? What do you mean? You're the only one that can't be ignited by her. I'm asking you to get in our chopper and nuke the creature. Hold on! Aya can't fly a helicopter. Not to worry, the chopper's been set to auto. She won't have any problems. So she just needs to fire from a distance, where she can't be ignited. Unfortunately, the weapons need to be fired at close range in order to work. And we cannot move in that close since we will be ignited. Well, I'll do it. Aya, no way. You're not going up there. Our fate lies in your hands, Aya. Okay, Daniel. That thing's not Laura Lane. Do it for Laura Lane too, Aya. What? Wait, Aya, please take this. Come off it, man. We don't have time for that right now. Yeah, of course. Aya, please be careful up there, okay? Of course, I'll be fine. Maya. The creature is within view. Switch to formation 2. What? What's happening here? In the last battle, we were able to anticipate this attack. We're positioned this way for a reason. What do you mean? And the other helicopters got in front of us to protect us. We will act as your shield so that you will live to attack the creature. What? No! I'm not doing this without your... We're entering fire range. Prepare to attack. Alright. Please move away from me, now! We cannot abandon our duty. Besides, we're already within range. This is insane. Since Christmas Eve, I put a curse on my own body. Why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. But I don't care anymore. Because Eve, I'm the one that can destroy you once and for all. And Maya, I'll end this and let you rest peacefully. Thwop. You got bio-slime all over the Statue of Liberty. And down it goes. We did it! Well done. That was magnificent. Return the base, Aya. No, it's not over yet. Yeah, the bio-slime was blown apart. But Eve, on the other hand... Aya, come back now! It's too dangerous to continue. Return to this base at once. We will plan. But... Alright, so we're going to save our progress. I am very thankful that after all that nonsense, they let us save. Are you sure? Yes, we are sure. Yes, Aya, please. I need to give you. Forget it. She's signed off already. Yep, so Aya's got her parachute on. And looks like we've got a jump. Okay, so we actually have control again. So let's make sure we are ready. Okay, we could add, we have a few bonus points, so let's power up our armor. I'm going to put a bunch of points into Parasite energy. We'll put a few into defense. And I think we're going to put the rest into the AS special. I think we're just going to more or less max out attack. Put a few into range. So it was you. Maya? That must be the name of my host. Let me guess. Your sister. You have the ability to evolve. Why take the side of a doomed species? Humans aren't doomed. If my mitochondria has the ability to evolve, it'll evolve to get rid of you. Love that sense of humor of yours, girl. Why is it that humans kill? Humans kill other creatures and even kill their own kind. We have our reasons, and you are a good enough reason for us to kill. All organisms have something called a territory. This territory is guarded from natural enemies. But until now, humans had no such natural enemy. That is what has allowed them to prosper to this point. You beings must think of your prosperity as history. But you are wrong. We, mitochondria, have lived within the human being and have allowed you to prosper. What? We, mitochondria, have made you create the perfect environment for us. Humans have come to rely on civilization and have lost touch with innate physical abilities. Can't you see that it's the perfect scenario? What? Then you're saying that humans were kept alive for mitochondria's sake? You humans just served as transportation vehicles for us. What do you mean? Vehicles to transport us to the time when the mitochondria will become free again. But you see, the vehicle is no longer needed anymore. From now on, the mitochondria will become human beings and will rule this earth. Alright, it's boss fight time. Okay, so you may already notice something a little different. That's because I went and reloaded an old save and sort of changed my stats around a little bit, because off screen I got trounced by Eve probably about 3 or 4 times. But what we're going to do is we're going to start by casting haste. And I'm going to point out to you that Eve here has 3 different parts to her body. And we've got to destroy all 3 of them to defeat her. Now, in powering myself up, I added the burst effect to my gun. So each time I fire, I should damage all 3 parts of her body. Eve has a lot of attacks, and they're pretty much all terrible, but there's some we want to be more careful of than others, like that, when she tries to grab us with her hand. Now, when she does try to grab us with her hand, you can see she has this deceptively long reach. Her hand will glow with energy, and depending on what color that energy is, will determine what happens when we get grabbed. So, for example, that hand was glowing with white energy, so she just hit us a couple of times. But if it's glowing with blue energy, it will lower our defense. If it's glowing with yellow energy, it can confuse us. But if it's glowing with red energy, it will knock us down to 1 HP. You've also seen these sort of needles of energy she fires at us. That time she just swiped at us. That wasn't so bad. So since I want to be constantly on the move, I'm not going to take all 6 shots at her. That's one of her more common attacks, where she's going to fire these pairs of energy blasts at us. Now, as long as I have haste and I'm moving, I can avoid them. But sometimes you actually sneak in between them if you're careful. And I think I'll also heal. Yeah, those needles are annoying, but quite frankly, I'd rather take shots from the needles than most of her other attacks. Like that one. That was that red hand I was telling you about. If that caught us, it would have taken away all of our energy. Alright, this is going much better. Gotta be careful. That way I don't run right into those pillars of fire. So I spent my BP a little differently off screen, but I also used tools to take the bonus stats from just about all the weapons and a couple of different suits of armor to get ourselves nice and powerful here. No, I won't do anything else. We haven't destroyed any parts of her body yet. see that groan? Each time she groans like that, that means we destroyed a part of her body. And in that case, we took all three out at the same time. I'll give you points for trying. But enough of this nonsense. So we've defeated her first part. Watch and learn what evolution really means. Eve ascends into the sky. And her body changes. Now it's time to take on her second form. Now, her second form is not as durable as the first, and the attacks are a little different, but she is still dangerous. If I can get enough Parasite energy, I will try to Liberate on her. Oh, she just slowed us down. But we're actually hitting her pretty hard when we do hit her. Oh, now this is annoying. She's going to create a spear of energy and throw it at us, which damages pretty much everything on screen, including us. That's annoying. She sort of summons up this energy from beneath us. No. We're going to use Medicine 3. Because I am foolishly trying to save up Parasite energy to perform Liberate. Now, I don't know if there's much we can do against that spear attack except try to get as far from it as possible. In that case, we lucked out. But let's see what happens when we use Liberate. Alright, we take our angelic form. We're doing a lot of damage with our hits. We hit for over 200 damage each time, so we put a huge dent in her health. I wouldn't be surprised if that defeated her. Nope. Huh? Did we do it? Yes! I don't understand. No! You can't be our natural enemy, no! Yep, kind of shatters like glass. You just kind of melts away into nothingness. And that is the end of Eve. There must have been some mitochondria that underwent a different type of evolution. Think about it, Eve.